Welcome DP Sogong aboard. Your learning journey starts now. Ever felt like you're trying to assemble a puzzle with pieces scattered across the universe? That's often the state of Qigong education. We've got tons of materials, but can we actually prove what works, why we think it works, and how we plan to adjust? The real challenge isn't finding more stuff, it's building a framework that ties everything together. So what is this QigongTutor OS thing? Think of it as a super smart, offline-friendly toolkit ready for GitHub action. Its magic trick is weaving together all the threads of your Qigong journey, your goals, the movements, the breathing notes, safety tips, teaching plans, even review comments into one clear, traceable story using the DIKWP mesh. Data, information, knowledge, wisdom, intent, they're all linked. This isn't about replacing your gut feeling or expert judgment. AI here is strictly the helpful assistant, keeping everything visible and accountable. The real power? Making sure every step has its roots clearly shown. Okay, so what makes this thing tick? Three big things. First, it tackles that chaos of scattered notes and files. It doesn't just dump them in a folder, it weaves them into an evidence mesh. You can see what's been recorded, what's inferred, what's still fuzzy, and crucially, what intent is driving the next move. Second, when AI helps out, it leaves footprints. Those suggestions, drafts, or risk alerts. They stay visible as assistive traces, not hidden answers. You can compare versions, see why you changed something, keeping the human loop tight. Third, it brings everyone together. Learners, teachers, curriculum designers, they all work on the same evolving evidence base, add comments, assign tasks, and keep the conversation flowing. It turns a one-off tool into a living workspace. How does this actually work in practice? Imagine starting with all your bits and pieces, source documents, user goals, safety constraints, task records. Step 1, feed them into the system. Then, the DIKWP mesh kicks in, organizing everything, generating an initial evidence file and highlighting key questions needing human eyes. From there, you generate plans, draft explanations, maybe compare different approaches. Reviewers jump in, check the evidence, add their insights, correct assumptions, and importantly, record why they made a change. And this isn't a one-time thing. Every new input, every feedback loop, every revision gets added to the growing expandable record. It's a continuous cycle of clarity and improvement. Why should you care? Because this approach makes Qigong education fundamentally better. Everything becomes traceable. You know where every piece of information came from. It's discussable. Decisions have clear context because the reasoning is laid bare. And it's designed for improvement. The iterative process, backed by a shared record, makes accountability and refinement much easier. Ultimately, it aims for a safer, clearer, and more collaborative way to learn and teach Qigong. That's the essence of the QigongTutor OS.